it's a little dreary today. We actually got a little bit of snow, nothing to, accumulate or anything like that, just some dusting and a little bit of ground covering, but the roads are absolutely clear. And like I've been telling you guys all along, this Ohio weather is bipolar, because just a few days ago it was close to 70 degrees, and here we are sitting close to freezing on this Sunday. I'm about to go out to the house real quick. My project manager was on vacation last week, so there wasn't an email update, but this week he did send me an email update. There was a small change to my home. There was, I guess, a free feature, and that's unheard of to hear a free feature for a house. I guess that community, they want all of their homes, I guess, to have this pretty aesthetic look about it, for all the homes that are there. And there's this free window trim. So I don't know if it's up yet. We'll see when we get there. Like, well, hey, if it's free, give it to me, considering how much this house costs. So I will let the music play, and I will be back with y'all once I get to the house. Okay, y'all, I made it. And look at the front of the house. It looks so good with that brick. I am thoroughly impressed, because I will admit, I was like a little skeptical, even though my friend, who's better with color and eye, and how things look put together, said that it looks good together, and I did not believe her. But look, it looks actually nice. And even though I keep saying I hate, this part, even though I hate that part, it actually looks good with the brick. I don't think it would have looked as good with like the gray, all gray. So it looks good with that brick. I'm thoroughly impressed. So they didn't got a lot of stuff out of the front of the yard, because they have pretty much primarily moved to the inside, doing the drywalling and stuff like that. Like I was saying earlier about that trim on the window. Okay, you see that white outer on the window, I guess that's the free upgrade that everybody in this community will be getting on their house. Because I guess they said that it looks aesthetically pleasing for the community, which is fine by me. I don't care. I don't have to pay for it. So let's go in. Hopefully this ain't too muddy. Let's go in. He said the door would be open. Let's go in. Now this is a little tricky here. Let me pause for a second so I won't bust my butt trying to get up here. Okay, I made it up the little ramp and decided not to use the ramp. Look! They got a lot done. OMG. They got a lot drywalled. So now, to me, this room doesn't feel so big with the drywall on it. And that's probably gonna be the same throughout the house. Maybe it'll look better once the doors and everything are on it. But it still looks so nice. It looks nice. Now I can't wait to start furniture shopping. So this is the office. Pan to my left. This is the half bath at the front. Half bath at the front. Awesome. Even though the toilet is going to be facing the window, but I appreciate a window being in the bathroom. So if you got to poop, crack the window. Crack the window. Everybody poops, y'all. Everybody poops. Just crack the window. Here's a closet. This is that hall closet. I don't know what I'll put in there, because I got a lot of coats. More coats than one person needs. But that's okay. Okay, so here's this wall. This is just the front. So let me pan this way. So this is the entrance when you look like that. So you'll have to go to the one video where I went to the model so you can get a better eye of the entrance, the front office, and the half bath and the closet. But this, is the living room, and it is big. It's big. It looks so nice. That's the ceiling. But it looks so nice. And the little cutouts are for the can lights. So it looks like 4 in this living room. And that one in the middle, that's for the light ceiling fan. And there's my windows looking awesome. And I do actually like that window lit, because I wasn't going to get that because that's extra, but not too much extra. But it does look better with that lip on there. So this is the living room. It looks so awesome. And then pan to my right. This is the kitchen area. Not sure what that white thing is hanging there, but I'm pretty sure it serves a function of some sort. Maybe for the range hood that I paid extra for, because I definitely wanted that. So that's for that. And then that's the outlet for the refrigerator when it goes there. And then that's the water source for the refrigerator. And then there's this little nook. This will just be cabinets and a countertop. And then going here, this is the pantry. This pantry is actually pretty pretty big. Okay, I got a question now because I don't see, because last time I was here, this was open. This was open because I'm having an outlet here because I'm actually putting my microwave in here since I don't have an over the range microwave. But that is drywalled up. So where's the outlet for that? So I'm gonna have to email him that because this is just the light switch that controls that. So where's this outlet that I paid for? Because it's drywalled up. So we'll ask about that. This is just the other side. So I already know, just like any builder, they're gonna put those cheap wire racks in here. So I already know those are coming off. So I can do some build-ins because wire wax is not where it's at least not for me. Here's the island where the sink and dishwasher will be. I already have stools to go on the opposite side, which is great. All right, and this is the eat-in area, and I already discussed with him about later down the line how difficult it would be to take this patio door off and just have it as a single door. And probably now thinking about it in retrospect, if I would have just had Fisher do it, it probably would have been the same cost and less time for me to find a contractor to do it. And they could just did it themselves. But the thing for me is I don't want to pay for something cosmetic like that over 30 years. I'd rather just pay for it out of pocket now and be done with it instead of paying for something like that for 30 years. Go this way. This is that flex room. Because really, I might have to have a change of heart. This flex room, of course, like I told you guys before, is big. So really, I probably could change this to my office and have that front room as a whatever room. But only downside to that is I paid extra for the ceiling fan light in that room and a plug on the floor, because that's where, put your desk in the middle of the room and that way you can put your monitors, hard drive, all that stuff, plug it so it won't have wires running like this orange cord is running. And I know this is technically not my house yet, but I'm a little upset that I keep seeing all this trash here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a contractor to knock this wall out to make this even more open. Or see if I can do it myself, because there's a ton of YouTube videos for that. Because I could go back to my older video and see what it looks like without the drywall. All right, this is the garage. It's probably gonna be a little dark, but they got the drywall and everything up in here. Looks good. They don't have the motor yet for the garage door, which is fine. We'll go that way in a second. But I don't want to go back to this room. real quick. Yeah, oh, well, I guess it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, now let's go upstairs. Take a look. I will say it's nice and warm in here, nice and toasty. It is nice and toasty, so that's a good thing that it's holding heat. It better for a brand new house. All right, bedroom number 1. Once you come up the steps, nice and drywalled. I need to start paying attention to where I walk, because I want to make sure I don't feel any like weirdness in the floor, any dips, any creaks. So I can address that with him. All right, go in here. This is the laundry room. And that's the attic access. Well, I appreciate they got 2 can lights in here, or recessed lighting rather. And then here's this room, this big bedroom number 2. Nice and drywall, this one has 3 windows, so that'll be nice for whoever stays with me as a guest. And then this is the closet. And then this is the hall bath. This is the hall bath. Nothing, super fantabulous about it. But yeah, I might have to start pricing what it would be to get this apartment builder grade shower tub combo out of here, because I do not like it. Again, I just didn't want to pay Fisher to do it and pay over 30 years for something I could pay out of pocket for. This is just that hall closet. And go in here. This bedroom is a little smaller than the other 2. It's a little smaller than the other 2. Even if I tried to pay for 2 windows, you probably couldn't get 2 windows in here. Just because of the makeup of the wall, I don't think it would have been enough space. Wouldn't have been enough space. And then this one actually has kind of sort of a walk-in closet, but okay. And then this is the loft. This is the loft. And then my couch, which is a couch with a chaise on it, I think it's okay because the chaise part, which is like a small mini couch, if people don't know what a chaise is. I'm sorry, y'all. I done got distracted. When my little alarm went off, because of course I have my alarm set, my alarm went off and it cut off the camera. And then I got distracted looking at the neighbor across the way back here, across the fence. And he was letting out his dogs. So I didn't got distracted by that. And then the daggone camera was not running. My bad. Look at the space between these people's houses. I love it. It's not directly next to each other. That is what's up. But continue on to this area. Look, and then there's another Coke bottle, trash. I mean, I know they're gonna clean this up, before I take possession of it. But still, this is still somebody's house, so you still got to be respectful of it while you're working. That's just my personal opinion. All right, so here is the shower, and it looks much bigger. I definitely appreciate that. It looks bigger than when I was first here with just the framing. And again, I'm gonna have to see about changing this part out. Hopefully it won't be too expensive to change it out. All right, and we're starting to get some plumbing work. Here's the bench that I definitely paid extra for. Oh, let me sit down on it. Awesome. Sit, shave your legs, all that good stuff. Awesome. What is this person doing? What is he doing? See, every time I say I come out here on a Sunday and hopefully nobody ain't out here working, and guess what? People out here working. But again, I can appreciate that, because that just means they're doing what they're supposed to be doing as far as getting these houses prepared for whoever bought them. But why he come from way down there? You see he's still rolling. He came from way down there and brought his dirt and dropped it up in my yard. See, I'm feeling possessive already. Don't be doing that. You got all these lots with all this dirt, and you come down here and bring that dirt. But let me stop. Continue on. Continue on. All right, so here's the closet. Again, I know, and this is every builder, not mine. This is every builder. They're putting the closets inside of the bathroom to, I guess, maximize space, so they can make bedrooms look bigger. I personally don't agree with that. I don't want my closet and my musty, well, I ain't gonna say musty, but moist, and a lot of people hate that word, but moist bathroom, because there's a lot of water sources in here. I don't want it in the bathroom. And then what if your partner is there? And I know you're comfortable with your partner, but what if your partner is in there doing whatever he or she needs to do, and you gotta come in there just to get to the closet because you need to get to your outfits? People want personal time, jeez. But with the size of this room, they could have configured it somehow, some way to have the closet outside in the bedroom where it's supposed to be. In my home, it was a walk-in closet in the master bedroom, and the closet was in the bedroom part, and then the bathroom was just the bathroom. That part I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. All right. So now we'll go back out. That room was a little chillier than the rest of the house, but that's okay. Because they're still working. They're still working. Yeah, this room is about the same as bedroom number 3, but bedroom number 2, all this light, we're gonna have to figure out something to do with this room. We're gonna figure out something to do with this massive room. Not, because I already have my basement with my theater room downstairs. So we're going to figure out something to do with this room outside of just being a second bedroom or a third bedroom. So let's go down to the basement. Hopefully it's enough light that we can see, because that's what I'm excited to see. Ooh, Jesus, it's hot down here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put y'all on pause for a second because it is super black down here and you can't see. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back again, and I just spent all my time downstairs in that basement, and I love it with the drywall up. It's going to be so awesome down there in my movie theater room. So now I have to figure out like the screen I'm gonna get, the projector I'm gonna get, the chairs I'm gonna get, and try to coordinate it with the move. I know that's gonna be difficult, but hey, I'm up for that challenge. So the basement, I wish y'all could have seen it, but it looks awesome. I already now figured out, because I was having to trying to figure out which wall the screen was going to go on, and the way that the screen is set up, or not the screen, I'm sorry, but the way the basement is set up. So let's say when you walk downstairs, where this wall of windows is, that's the one wall when you walk downstairs in the basement. And let's say this wall is the wall, just a huge wall. So I had to figure out which wall the screen will go on. Now, again, pretending we're down in the basement. So this wall, you would think, perfect, get you a 100-inch screen. It will take up the majority of the wall, make the basement look awesome. You get a different size screen. I'm not sure what the next size down from 100 inches would be, and you would put it on this wall. I have a thing about having my back to the door, so I can't have the screen on this wall because then my back will be to the stairs, which is in essence my back to the door. Excuse me. That would be the same thing as my back to the door. And even though this is the better location because of the size of the wall, when you put your movie theater seats in there, it will be like you're this close to the screen, and I don't want that. At least with the screen being on this pretend wall, I can put my seats back this far, and I won't feel like like you're going to the movie theater and you're in the front row. That's how I figured it out. So I just made my executive decision that the screen will be on this wall, even if I get a 100-inch screen, it still will look good because there's some space when you walk down in the basement. Like, let's say that space over there where the patio door is, there's some space over there where you can put some stuff like a snack bar or something like that. And then when you turn in the basement and go to this back wall, kind of the same thing as this wall, there's some more space. So I'm actually gonna find how much it is to get a Miss Pac-Man machine, because I could put that Miss Pac-Man downstairs in the basement because I have enough space. And then I can fill the remaining space with movie posters. So it is coming along. I am very, very impressed. I'm happy. But again, like I said before in the other one, I'm not happy if they're going to be done in May, because I really don't want to move in May because I'm still in my apartment and I do not want to pay rent and mortgage for 2 locations because I can only be in one place at one time. The only benefit to that is that I can get my stuff out of storage and quit paying that high-ass storage fee. And then use that money for whatever. And then I can slowly start moving things in. First out of the storage space, and then the things that I have in my apartment, I can slowly start moving those things in, and then start coordinating with my refrigerator delivery, movie theater seat delivery. Like I can start planning all of that stuff because I'm a planner. So I got to plan things out 6 months to a year out, even though that's not my timeline for this one because they're saying this might be done in May. But I still have to do all of that thinking and planning today when I go to work. But it looks good in here. I'm impressed. I will definitely let him know when I talk to him on Thursday. I don't see any areas left where they still have to do some more drywalling, but I'm not a construction person. I'm not a project manager, so I don't know whatever else that they may have to still mud and spackle and all that stuff. But I would think that they will start moving towards like some cabinets. But if they start moving towards the cabinets, I think that means it's definitely only going to be like a month or so, tops 2 months that they'll be completely done. And that would be May. Ugh, I can't have that. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. As you know, I am nosy. I want to go look at some other people's houses because they are moving right along as well. Their outside of their house looks really nice. You can see over, well, you probably can't see, but let me zoom in. Like there's some people over there. When I pulled up, they were out there jamming with their radio because they're working on the inside. So I wonder, this house that I'm showing you, they're ahead of schedule of me. So I'm pretty sure they're getting close to like cabinets and stuff like that. So they definitely will be done. And then this house, I don't even think it was there last time I was here. I want to say they were at their foundation, and now look. So this development, this community is definitely coming right along. That house, I think they're close to being done, and you can't see it really here, but the house that's directly next to it, to the right of it, it's pretty much done. And then these houses right here next to this dumpster, I think they were just beginning their framing. And look, they're pretty much done. They got windows in, a nice roof up, and the house directly next to that, the same thing. And the house directly next to that, the same thing again. And then this house that's directly across the street, their stuff is looking good as well. So I'm gonna go outside and be a little nosy Rosie, just to see what I can see. So y'all have a good Sunday afternoon. I'm on my way to work. Hopefully my throat will start to feel a little better. Now I gotta definitely get with my friend so we can start planning some Saturday mornings before I go to work, about going and getting some ideas for furniture and stuff like that. Because like I said, I have the money already set aside, so I want to go ahead and start getting these things. At least a good idea of what I'm purchasing and how much it is, and when I need to go ahead and start transferring the money over. And then I need to talk to my frat brother who's in the finance loan business, because he has his own business, own financing business. So I need to get with him so we can start this process part of it. All right. Well, this is the update. So I hope I don't become one of those people where I have to start coming out 2 times a week. I mean, I bet would be good for content, but again, I'm a homebody. So I would rather stay at home, come out here on Sunday before I go to work, and call it a day. All right. And I also need to start getting ideas for backyard patios, because I'm just going to have the slab, but I seen one. I'm gonna have to go take a picture of it because that's really what I really like. So we're gonna have to figure that out and how much that costs. All right, again, this is it for me. Off to work. You beautiful people have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you later. Peace.